Hey guys, it's your Tech Kuya Jamancheta and welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do an unboxing and hands-on of the latest notebook from Huawei. It's the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So as of this recording, I do not know yet the price and the full specifications that we're getting here in the Philippines. But yeah, this is the Huawei Matebook X Pro. It's the best Windows laptop that Huawei has in their lineup, and I'm really excited to unbox this one. So what can we expect from the Huawei Matebook X Pro? Well, first we got here an Intel Core i7-10510U processor. It's the latest 10th gen processor from Intel, an NVIDIA MX250 GPU, there's 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of SSD, and of course there's the touchscreen 13.9-inch display. Huawei has also promised a 13 hours local video playback battery on this one, and of course this one will come with Wi-Fi, with Bluetooth and NFC. When it comes to ports, it has the USB-A, USB-C, and of course a headphone jack. One of the features that Huawei is really boasting about this one is that this laptop packs a 91% screen to body ratio. I know that's a pretty good screen to body ratio for a notebook. So what are we waiting for? Let's unbox. Let's take a closer look at the Huawei Matebook X Pro. Okay, so time to remove the seal on this one. I'm really excited to unbox this one. Alright, so I got here the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So the box is kind of pretty, and it's very similar to other Huawei smartphones. So time to unbox this one. Time to remove the sticker over here. Oh wow, okay, there we go. So it smells new, and I love the smell of the notebook. Alright boys, we got here the Huawei Matebook X Pro, and my god, it's actually beautiful. So the one that we got, I believe, is the space gray version. So yeah, this one is made up of aluminum alloy, but before we talk about the notebook, let's unbox this one first. Got our first box over here. So just like the Huawei Matebook D15 that we have unboxed before, which is, by the way, a great laptop, this one comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable. Yep, that's a USB-C to USB-C cable, guys. We also got here the charger. It's a 65 watts charger, and since this one is running on Intel Core i7 10th gen processor with an MX250 GPU, I believe this one doesn't have a really high power draw, and I believe the 65 watts can charge the laptop pretty fast. So we've just unboxed the notebook, and as you can see here, it's just the laptop, the charger, and also the cable. But of course, I have to set up first the Huawei Matebook X Pro. Of course, I need to charge this one because it has an empty battery right now. Then let's talk about the notebook. So I've set up the Huawei Matebook X Pro. Yeah, you all know that the first time you open a Windows notebook. Anyway, we got here the Matebook X Pro, but before we talk about the software and everything, let's talk about first the hardware that we're getting on the smartphone. So I have here, yes, the Huawei Mate X. Yes, I'm gonna flex it to you right now. Yes, that is the Huawei Huawei Mate X. Anyway, we're looking right now at the specification page of the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020. So first, we got here a 13.9-inch 3x2 display. It's a 3000 by 2000 display, and I know the display does look good. And as you can see here, I got here the fingerprint scanner on the power button of the notebook, similar to other Huawei Matebooks. And yeah, it's a welcome feature on the notebook. What I like about here is that we're getting here a 91% screen to body ratio. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see that clearly. Yes, I do not need my glasses anymore, because you can see here that the bezels of the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020 is really thin. It's actually the thinnest bezel that I've seen on a notebook. I'm really amazed that Huawei has managed to do that on the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020. Not just that, we also got here 100% sRGB. That's why the colors are really good. And yeah, this is a touchscreen display, as you can see here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a touchscreen display. That's why this one does look glossy to you guys. But yeah, this is a really good display for a 13.9-inch notebook. So according to their website, it comes with emerald green, space gray, and also in Mystic Silver. But the one that we got comes in Space Gray. So as you can see here, it is actually pretty solid. I like the feel of this one, although yeah, you could notice, no, it's actually really solid. There's no hollow feeling on this one. When it comes to ports, it has everything that you need almost. I mean, as long as you get USB-C, there's no Thunderbolt read here though. But yeah, it's a welcome feature that we got here, a USB-C. It's two USB-Cs in here, one port that you can use for the charger. There's the combo headphone on audio jack. And then on the other side, we got here the USB-A 3.0, which is perfect if you have a mouse that still uses a dongle. So yeah, you need a dongle for the HDMI and everything. Unfortunately, the one that we got, the box that comes with this one, doesn't come with a dongle. I'm not sure if the retail variant of this one will come without dongle, but yeah, we got here, of course, the 4 feet below. We got here a really clean look on this one. We got here the space here for there's a hole here for the speaker, I believe. So 1, 2, or actually I'm not sure, this is the speaker or the intake or the outtake of the air. I'm not sure what this is, but we do have a small hole over here. It's not a Kensington lock, but yeah, I'm not sure what this is. But overall, I like the feel of this one. It's thin, it's sleek, and it's actually pretty light. According to Huawei's specification page for this one, the Huawei Matebook X Pro comes with a 14.6mm thin design. Yeah, 14.6, that's really thin. And then of course we got here a 1.33 kilograms rather weight, which is, again, it's really light. It's not the lightest notebook that we have ever seen, but you know, it's a 13.9-inch notebook. You have a 13-inch bud in here, and yet you get a 13.9-inch, almost a 14-inch display. We got a really cool display in here, really good design. Now let's talk about the other things about the Huawei Matebook X Pro. Yeah, even though the keys are actually like this, travel distance of this one is really good. And yeah, it's not the clickiest keyboard that I've seen, that I've heard before, but yeah, it's a welcome feature that we got here. A really clean keyboard keys in here, and of course a really good travel distance. And yeah, the keys are not perfect, but it's quite good for me, and it's actually satisfying for a flagship notebook like the Matebook X Pro. And of course, this one comes with a backlit LED, so you could control the lights on the notebook by just pressing this one, the F3. I think there's 2 levels of light in here, so yeah, it's not the brightest one that I've seen, but it will do enough. Actually, it will do enough for a flagship notebook. Speaking of the keyboard, one of the coolest features about the Huawei Matebooks is that they got a recessed camera. Yeah, we got here a recessed camera. Actually, you could press the button in here and you could see that there's a recessed camera on the Huawei Matebook X Pro. It's a really cool feature. However, there are some problems that I've encountered on this one. So what you are looking right now is a shot using the webcam of the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So again, it's a recessed camera. That's why the angle is a little bit different compared to most notebooks that are available in the market. But what I like about it is that the quality that we're getting is better than I expected. However, the problem again is the angle, and yes, when you're typing, you can see that my hands are covering the camera of the notebook, and of course I can only record at 720p. Yeah, I know, notebook cameras aren't that good, but probably since we're encountering a pandemic right now, I hope that a lot of companies will now focus on improving the webcams of their notebooks. Yeah, I know, that's the teen problem that I'm talking about because of the angle of the webcam. We also got here a large trackpad, and what I like about it is that it's made up of glass, similar to MacBooks. And yeah, glass trackpads are better for me, I mean, experience-wise, and also when it comes to, you know, the basic usage of the notebook. This one comes close to a MacBook, and I believe the MacBook has the highest standards when it comes to touchpad. But this one is really good for a Windows notebook, and I can even compare it with a Surface laptop, which is, again, a really good Windows notebook. So yeah, you can see here that we got here a really cool design, a really sleek design. I do love everything that Huawei has put in here. I mean, it's sexy, it's slick, it's MX250 and a Intel Core i7 CPU is really powerful, by the way, with 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD. overall, that's a pretty good hardware, but let's talk about the software of this one. Again, this one runs on Windows 10. So yeah, it's like the Windows that you're running on your other notebooks and other PC. I actually have to say this one because a lot of people are asking me back in the Matebook review, does this one have Google? Guys, you don't have to worry about Google. You can access google.com on this one. Actually, this one comes with Office 365. It comes with this Office application pre-installed on the Huawei Matebook X Pro. It comes with a 1-year subscription to Office 365, but if you want, you can just buy your own Microsoft Office if you want. And the other things, well, there are not much software that are installed on this notebook, which is a good thing, by the way, because I hate a lot of pre-installed applications on Windows notebooks. But we do got here a PC Manager. Basically, PC Manager is like the phone manager on your Huawei smartphones. It basically manages every resources that you want. If you want to manage your drivers, you could check it out here. You could update it, check it if you wanted to. Of course, you could do a hardware check if everything is working perfectly. Actually, you can even see here the full specifications of the notebook. So this one comes with a Intel Core i7-10510U CPU. The motherboard is an MHCHT. It's basically the codes. I am not familiar with this one. I have to search it on Google. But basically, you could know the parts that are used on this one, including the RAM. The GPU is MX250. There's the sound card. This one is using an Intel network card, Intel Bluetooth, and of course the battery and everything. So everything is listed in here if you want to check out the hardware that are being used on the Huawei Matebook X Pro. But of course, there's this feature called Huawei Share. You can actually see that one. There's the sticker of Huawei Share over there. So yeah, there is Huawei Share, and I have here my Huawei Mate 30 Pro. And in case you're not familiar, I can actually connect my Huawei Mate 30 Pro to my Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020. How do I do that? Well, first, this is actually one of my favorite phones. I'm still using this one over the P40 because of the display and everything. Anyway, going back, this is the Huawei Mate 30 Pro. This is my main phone right now, and if I wanted to, I want a better productivity on my notebook and my smartphone. All I need to do is use this one, tap it on the Huawei sticker somewhere over here. After tapping it, as you can see here, there's the Matebook notification. Just connect it and it will automatically open, or allow this one, then it will automatically open the display that you're seeing right now. So as you can see here, I can control my Huawei Mate 30 Pro on this laptop. As you can see here, it's a really cool feature, and I do not need to check my smartphone just to, see my notifications, my latest messages, or my Instagram. Actually, let's open an application. I have my Mate 30 Pro over here, by the way. So let's open an application. Let's say I want to open Minecraft. So this is a game that is actually installed in the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, and as you can see here, I can resume the game. Yeah, I died, but I can actually play Minecraft. Yeah, I can play Minecraft on the Matebook. It's running over here because this one is touchscreen. I can take advantage of the touchscreen display of this one. I can control my Huawei Mate 30 Pro over on this one, and the sound is actually coming out from the laptop. So if you wanted to, you could actually use this one, play Streamlabs, play OBS, play XSplit, stream it there, stream it on Facebook and everything, or whatever streaming platform that you wanted to. But yeah, this is a really cool feature for streamers too. And I think the best use case for this one is whenever I'm working outside, I'm busy typing on my stuff, like let's say I need to post a review of the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020, and I don't want to get distracted by my smartphone. This is a really cool feature, as I can check out the notifications over here. There we go. Yeah, that's where I check my notifications. Or I could check out the other applications if I wanted to. This is a really cool feature, and I believe this isn't an exclusive feature to Huawei. There are other smartphones that has similar features, but it isn't as smooth and as synchronized as Huawei notebooks. If you have the Huawei ecosystem, it's actually really good. I've been using the Huawei Mate X for a while now, and I do love the ecosystem that we're getting in here. I mean, it's connected to my Huawei band for right now. Then I have the Matebook D. I also have this one. So it's a seamless connection between different Huawei smartphones, and now they're developing the Me Time, which is basically a competitor to Google Hangouts. I'm not sure if that's Google Hangouts, but it's a competitor of FaceTime. That's a really cool feature that Huawei has been building on their ecosystem, coming from their TV, the High Vision. This is not available in the Philippines. We got here the notebook. We got here the MatePad. I do not have the MatePad, but it's a really cool notebook that can compete with the iPad Pro. We got the Huawei Mate 30 Pro. I have my Huawei P40 over there. It's a really cool feature, and I'm excited on what Huawei has in store for us in the future. Basically, that's it for the Huawei Matebook X Pro. So let's do a recap of everything that I've said earlier. First, we got here the ports that you need: 2 USB-C, USB-A. We got here an aluminum alloy body, which is, by the way, really premium and really solid. It's thick, it's sexy, it's thin, it's sexy, it's light, it's sexy. Overall, it's just sexy, okay? There's the fingerprint scanner if you wanted to. There's the really good trackpad, which is, by the way, really large, made up of glass. There's the really good keyboard in this one. There's the backlit LED compared to backlit keyboard compared to the Huawei Matebook D15 that we have reviewed earlier. And of course, it's really powerful. It's running on Intel 10th gen processor with an MX250 GPU. Of course, we're not gonna do a benchmarks right now. We're gonna do that for our review. For the display, it's really colorful, thin bezels, and of course, we got here the recessed camera. Overall, it's a really great notebook made for productivity for people who are not, of course, gamers. A lot of people are commenting that, you know, you could get a better specifications on that price. But I'm telling you guys that this notebook is for the people who wants a premium notebook, who wants a thin premium notebook that can complement their Huawei devices. They got a really cool ecosystem. They got a really cool design on this one. I believe this one can compete against the MacBook Pro when it comes to design. I do love the design of this one. It's simple, but it's solid and it's really premium. As of this recording, we do not know yet the price of the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020 here in the Philippines, but I'm guessing that, yeah, it will be a little bit expensive for some people. But for those people who are looking into, you know, a premium laptop, I guess this one is a really good notebook, especially if you have a lot of Huawei devices and if you want to, you know, discover and take advantage of the Huawei ecosystem. So yeah, I guess that's it for our unboxing hands-on of the Huawei Matebook X Pro 2020. So if you like this video, of course, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to subscribe. Click that subscribe button and click that bell button to get the latest notifications and videos here at the Jam Online YouTube channel. So once again, I'm Jam of jamonline.ph. Thank you for watching. See you guys again in my next video.